Windows update.
Yeah, there you go. You should be able to hear me now, kids. There we go. Welcome to Heavyweight Gaming. We are an RPG channel. We do lots of tabletop. Tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition in our homebrew campaign, Fables Among Titans in the world of Colossus. Episode, session, whatever you want to call it, 40. 40. 40. 40. 40.
40.
40. Episode 40. 40.
Episode 40. Ah,
40. Anyway, slightly overexcited about that. So thank you very much for those that have journeyed with us for the last 40 sessions, which is over 100 hours of lunacy and geekery and dice rolling. It's been amazing. We got some sponsors of this year, Loke Battle Mats, who are, I probably should get the write-up that Dice of the Beholder do, but they are incredible map makers. They do basically massive books that flip out on the table with tundras and dungeons and sewers and magic circles. They've done the towns and taverns, which is all your urban stuff, so your taverns and towns. And then they've just done a very successful wilderness one, which is exactly what it says on the tin, and lots of wilderness settings. You can get the digital versions at Drive Through RPG. Some of them are a couple of quid, some of them are pay what you want, some of them are free. And you can use them in Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, and other VTTs. Virtual table. There you go, VTTs. VTTs. Hey! Childish. Or you can go on social media and just find us everywhere. So I always miss social media. We're everywhere. Just type in Heavyweight Gaming, you should find us. It's amazing. We're amazing. Our other sponsor is Coyote Grey. If you go to Roll20 and type in Coyote Grey in the marketplace, you'll get to lots of chibi token packs. There's about 50 to 60 in each pack. And Coyote Grey has done about 8 of these packs, I think, maybe 9, and I've got them all because they are amazing. I love Chibis, and his artwork is incredible. So go check out Coyote Grey and Roll20. We have Ashana, who is a stupidly talented glass crafter, and she makes glass figurines. So you go check her out. She streams most nights. She's been doing the whole, taking a bit of time to herself recently, so she hasn't streamed as often. But I have been in contact with her. She's doing very well, and she's looking forward to getting back to streaming her lots of many talents, one of them being the glasscraft figurines. They're so cool. Go find her on Instagram. Check her out. They're amazing. Ruffworx Creative. If anything, this man is the king of wood. We'll leave that there. Go to Facebook. Type in Ruffworx Creative with an X and not a K. Check out the photo albums, and you will see his wood and leather, and it is incredible. Go check it out. Absolutely amazing. And Ruffworx himself is responsible for my beautiful custom Dungeon Master screen, which I can't wait to be in a better setup so I can have it on display all the time and hide behind it. That's the sponsors, the social media. As Dwarf Warrior just did, you can donate 200 bits to the channel, show, etc. This will get a free reroll. They can only have 5 at one time. They can't carry them over to next sesh. They can't use them on death saving throws, and they cannot use them on any of my rolls. We use Syrinscape, and we have been basically running these online player, Syrinscape online player, which all your party download the app. The person doing the music, usually the Dungeon Master, sends them a link. They accept it. They join your game, and whatever you play plays through their app on their side, and your players can turn it up and down to their preference. Absolutely amazing. It has been flawless thus far, and really sets a atmosphere for your players if you're trying to be all dramatic and moody or laughy and jokey. So that's Syrinscape. Where am I at? Where am I at, Mel? Where am I at?
Ashes.
Yep.
Tasha's. All right. There's a book. There's a book we wrote called Tasha's Heavier Crockpot of Bits and Bobs. It is on the DMG Guild. There's a link in the chat. Go there. It's 200 copies sold. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. If you are into your Dungeons & Dragons 5e stuff, I shit you not. It is full of spells, subclasses, feats, NPCs. Over 80 spells. Unbelievable. The Dragon Song Bard is a complete book on itself. So yeah, please go check that out. And obviously the artwork in there and the writers that contributed to it, any money made off it, they all get a cheeky little percentage. So The more copies we sell, the more they can give back to me to get them to do more stuff for me. So it's all a beautiful circle. Where are we at now? Is that it? We're good? Boom! Time for a recap. This lovely bunch of coconuts are currently beneath the Great Ivory Wall, the wall that defends Ravenholm from the ever-attacking horde of fiends, demons and devils. They've gone beneath the wall to locking the dragon soul / spirit that is the arcane power that keeps the wall unbreakable. In doing so, they have met Arterion, a something from the Court of the Blind, who was very, very keen for them to release Sasha. I've lost my notes. So Arterion would like this lot to release Natharian Sasha, the ivory dragons that is powering the wall. For a brief moment, Kesfion and Ari agreed in between, saying no to one another, etc. And stuff happened, hands were touched, souls were exchanged. One was rejected for various reasons from a time long ago. The other one probably shouldn't be in there as a human and was booted out. But their promise was made that they were going to release ye old Natathra and Sasha into the big wide world. In doing so, they were soulbound to one another and now sport a fashionable cracked mirror-like texture across their arms. And they were asked to break or release, unlock, etc. the 2 anchors that were anchoring the soul of said ivory dragon to this wall. Pottering along, they discovered the vast underwater castle lair of the ivory dragon and took a left. They found a mithril spoon. They gave it back to the wonderful water geckos that are totally evil, honest gov. They eventually
I'll cry. And I'll change sides.
Immediately. They eventually found the anchor room, for a better description, where 2 very large, lightning, it seemed, infused serpents came to be and attacked the party. Now, there is a bit of back and forth going between the party of how to actually defeat these 2 serpents, because various things happen when the other one is hit. So we last left after several rounds of combat. And I'm going to start playing my music now, he says. Where is my music? Music maestro.
Oh.
I will say, chat, you'll need to let me know if the sound is too high or too low.
That's quite high.
You can turn it down on your end. I don't care about your end.
I know, we were just saying.
So chat, let me know if it's too loud. Players, unlucky. It's at 50% on my end. So, and can we go to roll 20? Shabam! We're on roll 20! Where's all the...
What's irksome is that we were gonna go and release the anchors anyway. You didn't have to get aggro about it.
It's almost like these anchors were put here to stop people releasing them.
Yeah, I'm still fairly convinced we just have to alternate between hitting them.
So, the party, after several rounds, engaged with these serpents. Ari is currently inside the belly of the one in the top left-hand corner. The one in the bottom is currently engaged with Kesfion. Damage has been taken, spells have been cast. Haste is still around on ye old Kesfion?
Yeah.
Haste
We've had less than 10 rounds of combat, so yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
So starting
but I hope someone else is counting.
Start you 6 left, I think.
Cool.
So if you make a note, this is your first of 6 rounds before it wears off.
Noted.
Right.
There is a possibility I might stop casting it if we need a heal desperately, but I will
No
warn you.
worries.
Ari, it's top of the round. You are currently inside the belly of a very large serpent. What do you do other than give me a Constitution saving throw?
We're doing that top of the round, okay. That's a 19. Plus 1 is a dirty 20. Hang on, savings.
Other than feeling very compressed, without any real physical touch of your skin or anything, you take no damage. But you are aware that your breathing is tight, as if there is very little air in here. But you take no damage. You jammy rogue.
I'm like, thank you, dice, for rolling a 19. You won't do that again.
Start as we mean to go on.
Ari is gonna recall what the Taff and Sasha said to him. That if he is given life, it gives life to both of them, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Cool, you cast Cure Wounds on yourself. What do you get?
1d8 plus 6, which is 12 points of healing.
Jesus,
that is nice.
You take 12
Thank you very
points
much.
of healing. Kesvion, your hand begins to burn, but in a... When you touch something you know is too hot and pull away from it burn rather than damaging burn. You are actually healed 12 points. What did you roll? You got 12 points, Harry, yeah?
Yeah, I rolled a 6 and I got
Yeah.
plus 6.
Yeah, you are
So-
healed 12 points, Kesvion.
I'm looking the best that I have in ages.
He would message, but he can't message, so not unheal. It's an action. I
Oh.
looked at it.
So,
So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do because we can't move anywhere because we're inside a dragon.
it's very true. Kesvion, other than the burning light around the broken glass of your hand, you're healed.
Okay. So, is it fair to say that he's made the connection that hitting one seems to be healing him and hitting the other seems to be hurting him?
That's entirely up to yourself. If that's what Kesvion thinks, that's what
Okay
Kesvion
then,
thinks.
we'll say yes because I need something in my court.
I'm not here. I could have
God damn
just
it.
told you.
Um,
Have faith in Kesvion.
and he can see from where he is that Ari's gone inside that one.
Oh, phrasing.
Is that
Sorry.
serpent on serpent action?
We should be so lucky that that was all it was.
Don't you know what? That's what bards always do: seduce a dragon.
Can I see if there's anything further that's jumping out to me about these dragons, apart from just one looking clearer to me than the other?
Give me an intelligence check.
14.
Hello. As you were trying to maneuver them around with your initial plan 6 seconds ago of getting them opposite each other, or maybe they have to be in a certain way, you have noticed that the one that you can see crystal clear will not come anywhere near you and has done everything it can in its movement to be away from you. And exactly the same with Ari. The one that's blurred to you, and you can only assume it's clear to Ari, has not actually gone closer to Ari. It's as if the ones that are clear to you are avoiding you both and attacking the other. Does that make sense?
Yes, no.
Imagine they are frightened of you.
I I hear the words. I comprehend the words as human speech, but I do not know.
So,
But I am still stupid.
The one Caspian
I have not
sees clearly.
solved your dragon riddle. I understand.
I get it.
You
one
seem
that-
to
the
be
one-
repelled
the
by
Go
us.
after the
one
one
that
that's
Caspian
avoiding you.
sees clearly is
Yes.
avoiding you. The one that you see
Yes.
blurred is not avoiding you.
Yeah, that one's avoiding Ari.
Yes. But the one
Red.
that's blurred, yeah, when you hit
Yeah.
it, hurts you. But the one that's clear when you hit it heals you.
Go hit red.
Caspian thinks he should hit red.
So the one that
Yes.
hurts Ari.
Look, Kess might be a -1 to N, but I am a solid -3, okay?
So one of them's scared of you, probably for good reason, but hurting that one will hurt Ari.
Correct.
Do it. That's what I healed.
Cool. Well, we'll find out.
Because it's Kess, and I know what you like.
Oh no, this is fine. No, I got a thought. So if I move away without attacking this, that's going to give it an attack of opportunity, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay, hit me, creepy bastard. Right. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20,
I see what
25,
you're
30. Go on, hit me. Hit me. I'm going to here.
It's me.
7. Man,
That's the lowest you've ever rolled to hit me. I'm trying to get Ari more health. God damn it.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
That would be the time you rolled in that one. God damn it.
So
No,
Kess.
that didn't hit me. I'm
Listen,
gonna
Kess,
try
listen,
and
Kess,
hit the red one.
Kess,
Sorry,
Kess,
Ari.
Kess, listen
might
to me,
just-
Kess.
Yes!
Jesus Christ.
You said hit the.
So, yes. But because I know what Caspion's like, yep. If you hit the blue one, it will hurt you, but heal Ari.
Okay.
Just so you know that Caspian is aware of that self-sacrificing action he could take.
Because it's what he was doing the whole of last turn, to be fair. The whole of last.
So
Okay.
so
No,
Cass-
I've got haste, haven't I? So
Yes.
that's fine. So I can get a hit off on both.
Try and slice it open, see if he falls out.
So the dice clearly just want this to be over because that was a nat 20.
that will hit.
That'll
Oi!
hit.
DM says it misses.
Fortunately, you needed a 21 on a.
Natural 21.
I've got a D30 here, if that helps.
So Ruby
It's so weird looking.
So that is that is 9, 10, 11, 12.
Is that all the damage?
Yeah.
GW damage.
Remember, it was a nat 20. That's doubled as well, yeah.
Yeah, but it's, we're double your dice, don't you?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I was just making sure.
It's my scimitars. They're only a d6.
Yeah. Cool. I'm used to like grog. You know what I mean?
Because yeah, it would be 2d6 plus, in my case, 3.
Yeah.
So it was like a 6, a 3, and a 3 or whatever.
Okay. Your scimitar glides through its flesh.
And then nah, sack it. I'm just gonna screw it. We'll test our luck.
You take 12 healing, by the way, Ari,
Well,
from when Caspian hit that creature.
wow, okay.
You're about to.
Probably not
move
gonna
some-
hit this one though. So that is 17 to hit.
17 is its ISE.
Okay,
hit.
cool. That is 8.
So 2 seconds. Cass, you take 12 damage from hitting the blue one.
Oh.
And you've just done 8 points of damage to it?
Yes.
we
So
Still
so you take 8 healing, and Ari, you take 8 damage.
Did you run back to the blue one? I think I've completely missed something there.
Only initially. Only initially. It's fine. You keep going, Kess. Keep going.
Okay, cool. So am I taking 8 damage on top of the 12 damage?
No, you take 8 healing.
Okay, sorry.
So if you hit yours, you heal, and the other person takes damage.
Just pretend you're talking to Lucy on a
I am
particularly
indeed.
slow day.
Our
Just,
Lucy's way
just
ahead of
take
you.
4 points off yourself now. If you take 4 points off yourself, you're
Don't
balanced.
confuse. Don't confuse.
It doesn't take much. So, oh dear. That is a 20 nat.
You got
Fine
that
now.
20. Okay.
I can only roll them to kill us, Ari. I'm sorry.
Go on then.
I could roll 2 1s. Here's hoping. No, 9 total. 9 total.
So
And then on my offhand, that is 19, which is 4.
so you take 9 healing, and Ari, you take 9 damage. And is that your turn? Yeah, the last one didn't hit.
Yeah.
You say you got a 4?
19 to hit.
Or 19 or 4 damage. Sorry.
4 damage.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. 4 healing to Kess, 4 damage to Ari. For that last hit.
Oh, it's a good thing you hit the other one first. You've been keeping it with your hit points down there, Caspian.
Yeah. Oh no, I've been doing it on my thing. Give us a sec.
Your turn, Ruby. I can't hear you.
No, that's good. I
Okay.
didn't actually say
All right,
anything.
cool. That'll be why then.
I tried to speak and then changed my mind because I can't act. As far as I can see, Cass seems to be getting better. Xandria and Sapphire are passable.
You have no idea if Kess is getting better.
Okay.
As in Ruby has no idea.
With that sudden spike in HP, he doesn't suddenly look less bedraggled than he must have done.
No, because the damage he's been taking hasn't been from wounds, it's been internal.
Right, okay. But my line of thinking is that I have no reason at the moment to drop haste to cast a healing spell, as far as I can see.
You can
I
see
mean,
Sapphire.
Ari is inside the dragon.
Yes, but I have no way of knowing if I cast Healing Spirit,
Yeah.
is it gonna do anything? So what I'm actually going to do is maintain haste and ask AD if it will be perception, investigation, intelligence, whatever, to try to gain some kind of idea what is going on, because this seems to be more confusing than hit snake, snake, die, which is how fights are supposed to go.
Glad I'm not the only one.
Okay, so you have a couple of options. One, you can roll to see if your healing spirit works, or roll to see what's going on with the serpents, or roll to see if any of your party that you can see need healing.
I'm gonna roll to see what's going on.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Be good dice. This is a flat roll, I think. Or do I have a minus? Either way, that's a 15 on the dice. Let me just quickly double check my character sheet. Oh, it's a... No, that's a saving throw modifier, stupid one. Right, no, +0, 15 flat.
So neither serpent is super clear or super blurry to you. They are just as visible as normal. You are unaware of the damage healing mechanism, but you are aware that the one with the blue dot is avoiding Ari, or was, and the one with the red dot was avoiding Kesfion.
Okay. what to do with that information. I'm not sure, but I believe that is my turn.
Sapphire.
Okay. Alright, so Sapphire's raging, but I've got no key points left. Fuck it. Can I, like, are these, can I walk over these? I don't know what these are.
They are
here.
5 foot high stone pools and the purple liquid in them. So you could walk over them if you want. I mean, you're 6'6", you could just go. I wouldn't cause any movement if you were to walk past it.
Okay, then I'm going to move. You can't, actually. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah. I'm going to move around to here. And I'm going to wail on it. Because why the fuck not? So that'll be two Naginata, 1 claw to the face.
Cool.
So, Naginata, 11 plus 7, 18.
18 hits.
Cool. Second Naginata is 25.
Yep.
And 14 with the claws.
14 misses. But your 2 Naganatas spin in and slice away.
Okie dokie. So that is now, it's going to be a D8 plus 6. Oh, shit. 3 plus 12. That's 15 points of piercing damage.
Woo! Okay. Oh, what in total?
Yeah, in total. I only rolled a 1 and a 2 on my...
As you slash into the serpent, this is the first time you've seen it sway in an unnatural manner, as if hurt by those blows.
Ooh. Oh, they're doing something fun.
Is that you done?
Yeah, I believe so.
Lancelot, it is your turn.
Just refresh my memory. What are these triangles with the weird?
They are 5 foot high stone balls, essentially. And the purple liquid within them shot up and bound together in the centre, which then conjured forth these serpents, and then faded back into a bubbling ball. You gonna go getting them? Is that bobbing for apples?
Drink it! Wait, what?
He just drowned recently.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking if they had any part in this, or if it's just these two fuckers. Is the riddle. If I move, hang on, 5, 10, let's see, if I move here, can I inspect the thing to see if there's like any like writing on it or anything like that, or any runes, or something other than it just being a thing with liquid in it?
So give us an investigation check.
$19.
19. The stonework is smooth, like super smooth, polished smooth. The liquid itself has a very like plum purpley vibrancy going on about it, and even though it's bubbling, it's not heated bubbling, it's kind of hot tub bubbling. You can see beneath the purpley bits, and then on like the basin itself, on the bottom of the basin, you can see hundreds of very, very small arcane scriptures and writings. They've got a very similar... they look like the Dwarven Druid runes that are all around you, but even though Druidic is its own entity, you can still see the mixture of arcane in there. What did you get, 19? Give me an Arcana check.
Not 20.
You reckon each one of these pools, stonework pools, is an anchor point with very, very powerful conjuration magic in those arcane glyphs, runes, etc. I will say that is your action though.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got anything for bonus?
I have no bonus actions because the only thing I have is a Misty Step, and I've already used it. Let me just double check. So I was there, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move my extra 10 just around the side.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Sapphire.
You're
The
dead.
we go.
swaying serpent in front of you. Does it get its breath back?
Oh shit!
It does not. But it will, however, try to bite you.
What's my AC? 16 is my AC.
Well, I rolled a nat 17, so
Yeah, you got me.
You gone.
Pretty much, yeah.
you take
I'm imagining I'm down.
9 points. You were lucky.
Oh no, I'm raging. That's halved anyway. Is it? I mean, what's the 9 points of?
It is piercing, and you do indeed take half of
Sweet.
it, so 4.
Half of it, 4.
Oh, thank God. That one level in barbarian has come in handy after all.
Can you give me a grapple check, please?
And you remembered to rage.
Otherwise,
did.
you're about to go into the belly of the beast.
Do you have advantage on these because you're raging?
I do because it's a strength based, so it's an athletics, isn't it?
The defender can choose athletics or acrobatics, but if you chose acrobatics, you won't get your advantage.
That is true. Okay, so I rolled a
7.
16 on that one. Oh, I rolled a nat 16 on that one.
Yeah,
so.
cool. I didn't even add up, but I rolled a 7. I was like, I'm not even going to try. Alright, so you're not grappled, but its tail will whip round.
Oh shit.
That's a 23.
That hits, just about.
And you take
Just messes.
you take 15 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
Halved down to 7.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Other people see my health bar. I can't remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've just looked that
Yeah.
up. I was like, oh!
The only person's health bar we can't see is Ari's. We can never see Ari's health bar for some reason.
Yeah, you can.
I can't see
At the moment.
Zandria's. I can't see
Yeah.
Zandria's.
Can't see Sandra's either.
I can't see Ari's. I can see everyone else's bars.
I can't see Ari's
but
either. It's weird.
It'd
I
be
don't
right.
know how to make that happen.
Well, I'll sort
Doesn't
it out.
matter.
It's not important. It's more fun. So it
If you
spins
can't
round,
read that at home.
tries to bite you, Sapphire. Its tail whips round, lightning racks your body. From just checking, you look very, very on death's door. And the serpent creature sort of steadies around and will actually coil itself and squeeze past you to there.
Oh, so do I get an attack opportunity?
If you wish.
Yeah. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Six, 10 points of slashing damage. I don't like that sound.
As you slice it, it sort of half staggers and then rights itself. It sort of spins round, staring at you, lightning crackling from its mouth. But then its beams round and its glowing orbs are focused on Kesfiel. Alright. Here we go. It's going to use an action, or one of its actions, to crush Ari. And you feel a tension around you, an arcane force squash in on you, Ari. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
No, I'm not very good at those. Nat 19. Nat 19.
Oh, thank God.
That's a dirty 20.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 2, because you succeeded on your Constitution saving throw.
Easily.
What is going on? I hate it. So you take 2 points. What are you on now?
2.
All right.
Don't think I'll survive another crush.
Did you say you're on 2?
Yeah.
You then does it get its lightning breath? It does not.
I know exactly what's going to happen here.
So we'll do a lightning tail attack at Kestion. 14.
Lightning tail attack makes it sound like a Pokemon. Just saying.
It does. 14 misses.
As the lightning skitters round, the tail whips round, you bring both scimitars up and just parry in a cross guard. That was the shittest. Harry, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? This is a different sort of crushing. This is like the one the first time. So if you succeed, no damage.
More dice to roll now. Nope. That's a 4.
You have rerolls.
Please use them.
I will use the reroll. Oh, that's a 3.
You take. On a d6, you take.
I'm going.
You take 6 points.
Yep, I'm out.
Bye, Harry.
And as
Bye.
it happens at the top of your turn, can I have a death saving throw, please?
At the top of my turn as well, that's fun.
It's good,
That
isn't
is a nat 20.
it? That is you back on 1 hit point.
That is a
Jesus
nat
Christ.
fucking 20, and I am taking a goddamn picture of that.
Oh,
that same time.
you.
The
You're
universe.
simultaneously
The
the
universe is
least
looking
and
down on us.
most lucky bastard I have ever encountered in my entire life.
I swear, if we get out of this and Ari doesn't do something absolutely amazingly dramatic and puts himself out there, I will be shocked.
That's a
already did
4.
that earlier in the
That's a
day.
3.
No,
That's
we're
a nat
expecting
20.
marriage proposals. If you don't get down on one knee, this will all have been for
Oh,
naught.
fuck.
Stay
One-
there,
one
Harry.
hit point,
Stay
did you
there,
say?
Harry.
Okay.
Yeah, nat 20 brings you back round to 1 hit point. So,
Wow.
as it comes round and you're sort of ready to do something, you feel that invisible force crushing on you and it goes dark. But at the far back of your consciousness, you hear that cry of a soaring eagle. You shake it off and you realise that you're still back within the maybe realm of the living. I mean, it's been a bit rough, but that is your turn,
Believe
Harry.
it. Yep.
Realm of the living feels a lot like the inside of a snake.
I might be wrong on that actually. I think if you succeed, you still. Get
I
your,
thought
think,
it was
yeah,
2
no,
saves.
No. I think you on an if you come conscious, I think you still get your go. So you still get your go.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm wrong,
Do you want to
fuck
use
it,
your
we'll
go to
for
try
it.
and get out the fucking snake? Just a suggestion. I mean, you don't need to take it.
Harry uses his go to take a
Problem
swig
is,
from his
Harry
wineskin.
understands these lovely fuckers.
See if you can make
So-
it sick.
Just crawl out. I don't care how you do it.
Most creatures, if they're able to swallow something, if you do enough damage to them internally, they do then regurgitate.
Oh yeah, no, I already had plans for this. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm not worried.
No, I'm not worried at all.
Wow.
I'm on hit point again.
I'm doing all right in this, isn't it?
Hey, 1 is a good amount of hit points to be on. Better than 0.
Go on, Harry.
He can't see where he's going, so that takes an option away from me. He can't. This is a really fucking dumb move because I'm probably gonna knock myself out. Oh, good.
They'll be fine. Could possibly.
Okay. Hang on, I'm just reading the thing. I'm like, no, we're gonna be really fucking stupid. He has got in his pack, which I'm going back to because that's the thing. He's got a flask of oil, and he's got a tinderbox.
I mean,
You're going to try and set a fire in the middle of a snake?
I'm gonna set a fire in the middle of the snake.
Why don't you just try and cut your way out with your dagger that heals you?
Because it won't heal me if I use that.
Or it might just negate it.
It won't. It'll knock me out before I get that.
so
So you're going to set a fire in the middle
Yep.
of a snake?
Yep.
because of your circumstances and the fact that it is more of an arcane presence than a physical slimy snake insides, give me a survival check. Let's see if you are able to
Jeez.
spark it. You only need a 10.
Yeah, but it's a flat roll.
I mean, aren't there sparks in the air?
Oh, nat 19.
So you manage, with your oil and tinderbox and such, you spark and the oil ignites immediately. Roll a d10.
Oh, have I even got a D10 out? Yes, I have. I've got one out. That is a 10.
Cool. You take 10 points of fire
Yep.
damage, as does the creature.
I knew it was dumb.
But 10,
Mel?
10 is not enough to be regurgitated.
If you were gonna do it damage anyway, why did you not do the dagger?
What actually happens, Ari, while you're in there, is that it ignites as if vaporized within. So there's not a constant fire in there. It goes off in a 1.
Probably good.
But you obviously
Really
knew this was
dumb.
the risk, so you...
Yep.
Ari, you're out cold, so
Yep.
Kestrion. That was a roller coaster of 1 HPs.
Yep.
Kess,
Yeah.
you are 100% instinctually aware that Ari is now unconscious and dying, as there is a streak of pain down your forearm. And the immediate thing that you relate it to is shit. Ari's dying.
He is going to yell to Ruby, Ari's down! And he is going to switch to his bow and try and take a shot at the blue dot one.
You are at disadvantage because you're in melee combat with a creature.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, while you're sorting that, remember when I drop haste, you can't move or take actions until after your next
That's fine.
turn. So you might want to move away from Snakey at the end of your turn.
That's not his plan, Ruby.
No.
Kesfion being a badass.
So that's a 19 at disadvantage.
That hits.
And we get to use the. So that is 10.
Ari, you receive 10 points of healing.
Oh my god.
Kesfion, how do you
Yep.
want to kill that serpent with arrow?
Right through the
As
mouth.
you take
Just-
10 points of damage yourself.
Yeah.
So Ari, you heal 10. Kesfion, you damage 10. And with your arrow, you take the remaining hit point off that serpent. As Sapphire took it to 1 off with that attack of
Oh, son of a bitch!
attack of opportunity.
You're both at one.
Me and the snake were both at fucking 1 hit point. Asshole.
However,
Yep.
it slumps to the ground, lifeless. A very, very small static charge with an arrow through the roof of its mouth going out of its top of its head. Just slumped a pile of very, very, 40-foot long lightning serpent as the static charges fade away till there is nothing but a slick serpent coiled up in that square. Still your turn, Kess, and there is still a serpent ready to do some damage.
It's going to be at disadvantage, but seeing as I've still got the bow out, I'm just going to keep going with the bow. That is 20 and a 12, so that goes down to 12 plus 6 is 18.
That hits.
Cool. I'm just going to roll my 2 to hits together. That is a 12 and a 6 is 18.
That hits.
So it's 2 hits. That is 8, and that is 11.
11 in total, or 8 and 11?
8 and 11, so
So 19.
total.
Ari, you're out. You take 19 damage, and Kess, you take 19 healing.
Yep.
Hang on, which one were you? I took 19 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
But I still keep trying to do damage
That
to it.
same striking feeling through your forearm, Kess, as on reaction you instinctively know Ari is down again. Ruby.
I
Last
drop haste.
Yep.
And I am going to use my level 4 slot to cast Healing Spirit, which so it can appear 60 feet away from me. Oh no, that moves it. How do I see how far away something? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, okay.
Harry's
So-
inside though, remember?
Right.
He got regurgitated, didn't he?
No.
Mm-mm.
They didn't.
No,
Oh, I
your
thought that's what you meant by
didn't mean
out-
out of the
unconscious,
the
but yeah.
serpent. It meant out of
My
commission.
apologies.
However, I do know that Ari is inside it, so the dog appears next to Kess. Right.
The dog appears
No,
next to
it's-
Kess, but she doesn't know that. Fuck. Yeah.
Right, but Kess and the serpent are next to each other. But if you can tell me that, because I am at a bit of a loss what to do with it. So it's 1d6, but because I'm casting it at fourth level, it is 3d6 of healing.
Is it a dog
the
or a
spell.
cat?
It's a dog.
Or a cat?
Why would it?
Because I ain't got a dog token.
So in all the confusion, it could be mistaken for a large cat, but I'm sticking with my theme of the sheepdog because I'm a shepherd.
Let's go with. There you go. There's you.
Oh my god, it's sassy looking. Look at
Oh,
it.
it's cute.
Oh,
it looks like Jessica.
it
it
looks.
does.
And so as it sort of springs into being, I shout to Kess, where do I send it?
Heal me.
She whistles to the dog, which leaps up at Cass to lick as like a friendly dog.
Oh, bye, Jessica.
And you take 3d6, which if you give me a minute I can roll, or if you want to do it, that's also cool.
I'll let you roll some dice.
He's just
Oh,
changing all the
five.
codes.
That's a cuter
Nine,
dog. That's a cuter dog.
12 heal. 12 points of healing.
Into Cass.
Yes.
Harry, you're healed 12 hit points.
Oh, get in. What
Ari,
about that aspect?
Ari can't give Sapphire shit for going down so much in the forest anymore.
No. Up, down, up.
Okay.
The Battle of the Yo-Yo.
1.
So yo-yo.
Is that your
We
turn?
love a
Ruby?
good yo-yo.
Yes.
Sapphire.
Oh, I like him. He's adorable. You found a little wolf.
I did, yeah.
That is cute.
Aww.
Courtesy of Coyote Grey on Roll20 Marketplace.
Is it a wolf then, or is it a grey
It's a-
coyote?
It's a wolf. It's a wolf.
So is this giant? How difficult would it be? Difficult terrain to get through that snake, basically.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Okay. That might not be good. I might not be able to get there. That's 50. I've only got 45.
Snake.
Fucking snake body. Okay. I'm gonna. No, that's not the one either. I'm gonna move. 35? Yeah, fuck it. I can do that. I'm gonna rush up to here and I'm gonna throw one of my kunai
Kunai.
that he has in a band across his chest. I'm gonna throw it at the snake because fuck it. It's all I got from distance.
That's all I've got, man. That's all I've got.
That's all I can do for a distance. 12 plus 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okie dokie. Which does a. Fuck, what is it? Weapons.
D4.
D4 plus 4. 4 plus 4. 6 points of piercing damage.
Alright. You take 6 points of damage. So your turn, Sapphire? Oh, I tell a lie. You don't, Harry. You don't, Harry. It's only if Cass hits it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought before,
Yeah,
you know. I was
yeah.
sitting there going, I think it's just that, but I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, shit, no, it's too late. I'll stop. No, that'll be fine.
Zandria.
I forgot about feline agility.
Oh.
Could have moved twice.
Oh shit, yeah.
So the arcane runes and stuff that are underneath.
Yep.
I would like to disturb those arcane runes.
You gonna put your hand in the pool?
Can I not just scratch them out with my lance?
Your 10-foot lance. You're just gonna like, you know.
Or just Eldritch Blast them?
Oh, that
As a
also works.
suggestion.
I'm going to be honest. I don't want to touch the weird liquid, given my failing health. So if I could get to the destroying without touching.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. What kind of attack roll are we looking at here?
What are you using?
Probably the lance.
Cool.
Because, you know, magic and shit. 18?
As you pierce the pool with the lance, give me a strength check. As something grips the lance and is pulling it from your thingy. And your to beat is a 20.
20?
Yeah. Dirty.
Got a-
It wasn't natural. It wasn't natural.
I was going to say, I got a dirty 20. I can't beat a 20, but I have a dirty 20 on a 19 plus 1.
That meets it, beats it.
Then meets it, beats it. You maintain hold of the lance.
Can you imagine
Jesus
if you
Christ.
lost the lance in the
There we
copper
go.
forest to a
However,
now
bowl of
I'm
purple
just-
liquid?
However, it sticks. So it hasn't been wrenched from your grip, but you are unable to
Yeah.
push it forwards. And the liquid itself starts to like rise up in a globulous form around the lance, and sort of tendrils sort of look towards you.
I'm just loving the mental image of Zandria now playing tug of war with a lance against some purple jelly.
It is now the dead serpent's turn. It's now the alive serpent's turn.
So if that thing comes back to life,
Mm.
I'm
Yes.
going out.
It will try and crush Harry. Harry, give me a Constitution saving throw. This one is an actual attack on you, so it's half damage if you succeed, full if you don't.
Oh, that's a 7.
You take full.
I'm going.
You take 10 points of damage.
Jeez Louise.
That was the max damage it could have done. Because again, you feel that force upon you. Does it get its lightning breath back? It does not. Why have it?
Is Ari down again?
There is on 2.
you haven't felt the
Yeah. That was the only reason I was asking, because I knew you would say if... Well,
The creature will. Can the dog be targeted, Ruby? Can the healing spirit be targeted?
Right. I'm going to have to look it up because in note form, what I have is
I think it's,
I don't think
incorporeal.
it's
a transparent beast or fae.
Yeah, I think it's incorporeal. Don't worry about it.
As far as I know, it is incorporeal. Coward.
Do you want an
Don't
attack
let
of
it get back
opportunity?
there, it'll heal.
Where is it? Oh, it's gone down there. God
Attack
damn
of
it.
opportunity.
Don't let
Yes.
it get back in the middle of those pools. It'll
yeah.
some shit.
Look, I've never made a good decision in my life, okay? Leave me alone. That is doop doop doop, and it's ranged now, so it won't be. So that is 24 to hit.
That hits. You don't have to, like you
That's
do now,
10.
but. Woo!
Hold on, you started your turn within the space of the spirit.
It's not his turn. It's not his turn, Ruby.
Okay.
No.
Opportunity chat.
It's the serpent's turn. Harry, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Score. Harry, it's your turn. Death saving throw, please.
What was I on? I can't.
You're clear, right? You've been conscious again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
18.
That's a success. Gonna mark that down. Guess Fiona.
I can't do anything this round.
Because of the haste. Can you shoot?
It would still be an action though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you cannot, as far as I know.
I can't do anything.
Oh, okay.
When the spell ends, the target cannot move or take actions until after its next turn as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. Semantics, you could argue for a bonus action, but the idea is it's very draining when haste leaves your system.
Ruby, it's your turn. I've never been in a fight and lost haste.
I whistled to the dog to heal Kess again, which actually it could have done at the beginning of Kess's turn because he started his turn within the space of the spirit.
Alright, so you take healing from... We'll go... This is the healing of Kess's turn.
Okay.
Right, so that is 13.
13.
1-3.
Harry, you're back up.
Yo.
Harry's gonna have some PTSD after this fight, I tell you right now. And now it's Ruby's turn.
Now it's actually Ruby's turn.
Right, but I'm reading it. It's whenever you or a creature you can see move into the spirit space for the first time that turn, or starts a turn there, you can do the healing. So I can't actually tell it to heal again. I can just move it.
Okay.
So I can either leave it with you or move it to Sapphire, who's also looking a bit bedraggled.
You are well aware that Sapphire is bedraggled. No check needed.
However, I can move it every single one of my turns.
Okay.
And it lasts for a minute, so we get 10 rounds of healing out of it. So I am going to send the dog to Sapphire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yay.
Sapphire.
Cass, did you also heal your 13 points?
Yep.
8 Sapphire.
Yay. Thank you. I can actually see the green on my health bar now. That's good.
It's the little things in life, right?
Yeah. Well played, Ruby. Sapphire. Feelings a little bit more regenerated. Or
We
rejuvenated.
got another reroll as well.
Oh, thank
Yay,
God.
Thank you, Mabonix.
Thank you.
Oh, that didn't pop up on my screen.
It
I only
also
saw it in
Sapphire,
the
cough Sapphire,
doobly-doos.
next to the glyph on the wall where our good pal appeared.
Am I?
It's in that top corner of the room, I'm sure of it.
What?
The glyph.
It's on the outside.
It's on, yeah, I was gonna say it's on the
And
outside.
it
Oh, you already looked at it.
disappeared. Yeah, it disappeared after it was activated.
Yeah,
Oh,
he looked at it
do
with
I
a big
get-
barrier.
Do I get more healing because I start my turn in the dog's aura?
Yeah, actually.
Do you want to roll it or shall I?
Oh, you can do it.
Ruby, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't heal for 10 rounds. You have it for 10 rounds, but it only heals X amount of something plus your wisdom.
Yeah,
or
it
something.
was
So it's-
errated in Xanathar's.
So what is your wisdom bonus? Is it +2 or 3?
Wisdom is +3 unless you're asking for saving throw modifiers.
No. So you only actually have 4 charges of the dog. So you've
Right,
done
and that's been
Kess
3.
twice,
So we've got
Sapphire
one
so you
more.
got 1 more. Yeah. Yeah, it lasts 10 minutes if you're 10 rounds if you're moving it around, but it only has as many charges as your wisdom +1.
I can cast it again next turn, so we might as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. So,
it won't be quite as good. It'll only be 2d6 next time.
So Sapphire, what are you doing?
Wait, I'm waiting to see how much I heal before I move.
Okay.
You get 11, 13 this time.
13. Thank you. Right, so Sapphire is going to, you see him, crouch down like he's about to start a sprint. And he tears all the way over to here with his full 90 feet of movement.
Jesus.
Darting around the snake.
Absolutely
90 feet.
ridiculous.
How many times did I do feel like... Oh yeah, no. Once you move it, you can use this once until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. Okay.
So
I
next
can do
turn
that.
you won't be able to move.
No, I'll still be able to move. I just won't be able to do that again until I don't move. Is what it says. I
Oh,
can still
okay.
move.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it recharges when I don't move for a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 Neganata attacks and a claw attack. He says, looking nervous.
Oh, because it doesn't hurt you, Ari. It might cut you out from getting.
Oh, it's only Kession if it hurts you. Yeah. Okay. So 11 plus 7. It says 18 to hit.
This one heals Caspian.
Yeah,
But
this one
only,
hits,
but
sorry.
only if them two hit it.
This one hurts
What
Ari,
did-
but
what
I
did you
don't
get?
think Sapphire knows
That was an
It
18
won't
to
hit.
hit.
Yeah, that
On that
hits.
first one. That's a nat 1 on that one. So that's the second Naginata's going to miss. And the claw is a 25. Of course, the claw was high.
So the claw hits, and the first Naginata hits.
Okie dokie. So that is 7 plus 7 is 14. 7, 8. So that's 22 points of damage altogether.
You don't take damage, Ari, though, because I
Yes,
don't
I
hit
do.
it.
No, only if Kes hits it.
Only if Ken.
Oh,
If you remember we did
God,
this last
yeah.
round, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
That's alright. I did exactly the same
Wincing on
last round.
purpose.
Forgot my own mechanics, don't worry about it. Is that your turn, Sapphire?
Yeah, help me.
Zandria, you're currently in a grapple sort of scenario with the pool of
Oh, no.
arcane liquid.
Great jelly fights back.
You are aware that you are strong enough to pull it free, but if you wish to push further in to try and disturb those glyphs, you will have to beat it again on a strength check to get it all the way through to the glyphs.
Okay, let's go. Strength check.
Go on then. 10. So you managed to push through. Fucking 10. You managed to push through. That's with a decent plus as well, mother kippers. You push the lance through. As you feel just the tip touch the bottom of the basin, and that scratching feeling as it you could like gouge into the stonework. Can you give me a charisma saving throw, please?
I have charisma out the wazoo.
You are a warlock.
21. I have charisma out the wazoo.
You are not forced to plunge beneath the pool.
Jesus Christ.
Instead, you take 4 points of psychic damage
I'll take it.
as you break whatever glyph, druidic or arcane, etc. you have just disturbed with the lance and those around it. Not being able to accurately do it, but just brute force it through. And the purple liquid starts to darken and as if dying. As if a plant dying really, really fast, going black and grey and tar-like. But it's got a bit of vibrancy about it. As you do that, there is a spark of electricity on this one, or lightning, that sort of just races around its body and fades away. That's
Can
your
I-
action.
Please don't do that no more.
Please don't do that no more.
I don't want to fight him twice.
Go.
Done.
The dying serpents go. Can you give me, if you want, Sapphire? Get in there, you little shit. An attack of opportunity.
The fucking lately I do. Oh, you bastard. 22.
22 hits.
15 points of piercing damage. That's max damage on that dice roll.
Nice.
That sort of smile on your face, I'm like, he's it big here. The same swaggering stagger when you were fighting the other one. and you got some decent Naginata hits on it, you see that sort of body language in this large serpentine creature as it glides towards there. Does it get its breath back? Human! It fucking does! Shit! Mother! Right, Sapphire.
Shift your ass.
Uh-huh.
That's not great.
That's a real pause right there. This is some tension shit.
It's you deciding who's gonna fuck up.
Oh, Sandria. You are the closest.
If he has his breath weapon back, it might not matter. Lightning is usually a straight line, so he might be able to hit either of us.
No, if he goes for Sandria, it'll go 3 straight to me.
Oh shit.
If it can go far enough.
How far away, though?
No, you're fine, I think.
Nope.
Stop giving him ideas.
Can Zandria and Ruby give me a
There
dexterity
you go.
saving throw, please?
Dexterity out the wazoo, me.
We
Fine.
have one reroll, just saying.
Are you not exhausted, Zandria?
It's only on
Yeah.
ability checks, not saving throws and checks.
Okay.
So, that was a. What's my dex? Plus dex save. Plus 2. 17?
18.
Zandria, take half your hit points. Ruby, you
Okay.
take. You're fine.
I'm fine. Smooth.
Half. I'm on 21.
So take 10.
10.
As a 10-foot wide lightning stretch shoots across the room and slams through you, Ruby, you see it coming from 90 feet away, and you manage to just lean and let it smash against the wall and stonework around you.
Probably duck like a coward, to be honest, but it works.
I just stand there and take the brunt of it.
It doesn't care. Ari, you need to give me a charisma saving throw as you feel yourself being almost tugged and pulled, as if to go somewhere, but there's nowhere to go.
At 19.
19, you do not get banished. As Andrea, you see, and Sapphire, you see these pools glow a very vibrant purple, and then fade away, and the creature is still there. Ari, you do take 6 points of psychic damage. As you almost become 2 or 3 of yourself inside the serpent and then come back together, and the pain of it keeps you present. It's now your turn, Ari.
Ari is going to pull out his rapier because he is sick of this shit and try and cut his goddamn way out.
You are
Yes,
able
Ari.
to wield your rapier.
Do it.
We're gonna get a Hercules moment where he slices
We're
his way
gonna
up.
get a 19 because my pluses are ridiculous in this rapier. Thank
No.
God.
19 hits.
Good.
Shiny rapier.
Cut your way out, Hercules style.
Cut my
Do
way
it.
out with 1d8 and sneak attack because it's not going to expect me attacking from the inside.
And also,
That is
your,
true.
It can't see
it's
you guys,
Technically one-on-one.
yeah, I was going to say, it's the one-on-one that's giving you the
The one-on-one.
secret.
Yeah, but he's thinking it's because of that. It's okay.
To be fair, it definitely cannot see him.
10 points of damage.
10.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to finish the serpent?
Oh, okay.
Which-
I thought I was going out again.
Hercules! Hercules!
Hercules.
With a
I was just
rapier
listening
too.
to
How
from Zero to Hero just before we started the stream, actually. So
He is going to. He's obviously inside its stomach right now. He's
Yeah.
literally just going to aim for the nearest like stomach wall near him. Just be like, slash, and actually take both his hands on his rapier and do it as well. Like it's a great sword.
Rapiers are well known for being
Yeah,
It's
for
classic.
slashing.
great sword
So well done.
substitutes. As you manage to give yourself enough space to slash with your rapier, ignoring all training for the stabbing weapon, you catch with just the tip of the rapier, and with its magical properties, it stays true, and you slice like like a Stanley blade through paper, just cut through the body of this serpent creature. And as it sort of flops around and spills, it also spills you out. And you sort of do a little bit of a forward roll, bubble, onto the floor, covered in surprisingly nothing. Like, the arcane energy within was not the normal digestive system. I don't know how many serpents have been inside, but you know what I mean? And you flop out. That's your action.
My own amusement, though, I'm going to assume that his hair's all standing on end because of the static electricity.
Oh no.
Sapphire.
That's your action.
Both of you that have stolen
That is
my
my action. He
Kill
is.
Stalus.
Is he kind of? Yeah, he's just gonna kind of like be like, nah. He's gonna shift his ass away. Does
He
not
ran
trust
straight to Xandria.
Yep.
Ah,
Sandria just.
that. Knocks him straight out. But,
Just sees him running and just goes, ah!
Guess Fion.
Okay,
That's your move.
so can see that Ari is no longer inside it. The purpley things are glowing more
It's gravy
vibrant than they were previously.
They've dimmed somewhat, but they
Dimmed a little bit.
were definitely given a bit of a spike. From where you are now, as that creature dies, and you now see Ari near your sister, there is a almost purple, like dry ice going on, coming from these pools towards the creature.
It's gravy time.
Oh, thank you very much, sweet assassin.
that's one of mine. That's lovely. It's one of my friends from TikTok.
Thank you. What do you do?
These 5-foot things, are they like like I'm presuming dwarven architecture? They are like a solid unit.
It looks
the
like a
entire-
solid square stone, about 5 foot high, filled with this violet, purpley plum
Yeah.
liquid,
Like a basin
like a basin
or a font.
or a font.
Yeah, but it's not like an elven font where you could
No.
easily overbalance the thing. No, it's like a nice,
It's a
sturdy
dwarven
dwarven thing. Can't just knock those bad boys over.
Give it a go.
It's because dwarven christening is a bit out of
Brain
hand.
myself. Bounce off the side. Oh shit.
Chibbies are so cool.
I guess no, because I haven't even seen Xandria attack it, so I can't make a reasonable guess at that.
I mean, the serpent slumped on the floor. Like, it doesn't look fit for you. You are aware of that particular part.
Yeah. I can't move up.
It's gravy time.
Oh, thank you, Oslo. I do believe that's 600 followers. Yeah.
Oh wow, thank you. Okay, so and you said it looked like there was something coming from the purple to the wormy.
Yeah, as if someone's turned on a dry ice machine and there's now a purple misty smoke.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot into the bowl, at the bowl, the purple grape juice.
Which one?
The one on the left. Yeah, that one. Let's say that one.
Same bit, grape juice. I'm visualizing Vimto jelly.
The
That's
Ribena
what-
jelly giants.
That is a oh god, I hate. Why can't I count? That is a 19.
With a 19, you hit it and your arrow shatters, splinters, wood, iron, feathers.
Spicy.
It was a very, very sweet shot, but these stone were quite durable.
This might do something though. That is a 23.
That hits, and the same happens.
Nice. Love that.
magical.
Look, Kess is not a smart man, and I am thicker.
Ruby.
This is what.
I'm gonna cast a new healing spirit at 3rd level. It's my last 3rd level spell. Who looks worse? Ari? Alright, I've just seen Ari reappear from the belly of a beast. So I cast the healing spirit to appear sort of next to Ari.
Okay. What did I do with my dog?
Am I moving? No.
Bish.
He's a good boy.
So your healing spirit sheepdog appears.
And because he's a good boy, he does 10 points of healing damage.
As the dog's running around you, Ari, you feel that healing warmth. Kess, you also get 10.
Oh, nice.
Sapphire, unless Ruby's got anything else.
Sapphire is gonna like he starts moving towards here, and he noticed. Would he have noticed that the things glowed when it was trying to escape? Do you reckon from where he was?
There's the dry icy bit. at
No,
least,
other than the
which
dry
is
icy stuff.
Weird.
There was no escape
Okay.
scene for Sapphire.
Cool. That's just pure meta knowledge then. That's cool.
Do you go any further, or is that what you're saying?
He's gonna come over to here and go, like, because he's technically raging at least for the rest of this turn. He'll look down and go, "What the fuck's up with these things?" Like, you don't
Just
hear him
yell
swear.
it.
Yeah, he doesn't swear, but he's still in rage mode. So although he looks really calm, when he talks, it's full on growly. Like, it echoes around the room. He's like, "What the fuck's wrong with these things?
Where are they?
Basically, yeah, he's got Batman voice going on, and I guess that'll be him. Unless you say, are they attached to the ground? These giant bowl things.
They look it, yeah.
Okay, so he won't, even in his rage form, he won't probably try and shoulder it over like an idiot.
Absolutely.
Oh no, he definitely wouldn't be able to do it, but he might not know that when he's
That's
in
fair.
rage form. So
Lift with
yeah,
your
no,
legs,
that's fine. I'll
lift
leave
with
it
your
there.
Sandra?
I'm going to move forward and I'm going to repeat the exact same thing I did on the other one.
Give me an
On the
attack
other
roll
side.
first.
18.
Now give me an opposed strength check. Has the same thing. Your lance pierces the liquid and it tries to wrench the lance from your hands. Your DC is 19.
19.
Cool. Meet and beat. You are able to push through on your next turn.
Struggle is real. By the way, guys, we're never having this look again. Like, this is it. If we have to go into another battle after this, we are fucked. We have to
Genuinely
install
think the universe looked down on us and went, yeah, let's just give them some help.
Yeah, let's just help them. Let's just get out this day.
I
They've had a
have
day.
2 spells and my cantrips left. So, after the next
Ruby.
3 heals...
From where you are, Ruby, this one, there's
Uh-huh.
a static charge and then it disappears. You lot, the dry ice reaches it, and there is a static charge and it raises up, conscious, and stares at Sapphire, Xandria, Ari, and the dog. Does it get its breath back?
Oh no,
Hate you.
you arsehole, come on.
I hate you, universe.
You motherfuckers!
It got its breath.
I got its breath
It
back.
didn't. It didn't. It only got a 4. But it will stand here. It will. It cares not for you. Harry, it tries to bite you. 15.
Uncanny dodge reaction. Fuck
Hey,
yes.
That's when I damage you. Harry.
I know, but I remember to do
I'm doing
it.
it now.
Okay, I remembered.
5 rounds.
I remembered it's
5
a reaction.
15 to hit as it tries to bite you.
That does hit me, so uncanny dodge. See? Apparently I knew.
So the damage you take is 18, half to 9.
Okay.
Because of your uncanny dodge that you can do on an attack. So any attack, so when it's trying to crush you, breathe on you, etc.
Listen, I only just remembered. Okay.
Okay. Its lightning tail will whip round and try to hit you.
So we'll do. No, we can only do it once per turn, can't we?
That's
Or
a
is it once per
17.
attack?
You say your AC is hit, yeah. So its lightning
AC
tail
should-
does 9 points.
90
of lightning.
squillion.
You take 9 points of lightning damage as the tail smashes into you.
Bye.
Hi, Harry.
Harry, it's your turn.
Of course, it's my fucking turn.
Death
Death
save.
saving throw.
Oh, hold on. You are in the space of the dog, so you get 8 points of healing.
What
Is that before or after I do
You
the
take
death
it at the
save?
beginning of your turn.
You take it at the beginning. You start your turn next to the
heal
healing
was it at the
spirit, so
beginning?
you
Yeah,
are healed
so-
for 8.
So what were you on when you took 9?
I was on 8.
So you're
When I took
so
9
you would
points
have
of
healed
damage.
8, took 9, so you're on.
So I would have been on 0, and then I would have taken. Would a death save
You've been on
first, or would I
you're on
heal
7
first?
hit points. You're on 7 hit points. No, because you'd have took the healing at the start of your turn, so you'd never have
Yeah.
fallen down. So you're on 7 hit points. So you didn't fall over. So it's your turn.
So
It's your turn though.
Dog was quick. He's a good boy. I told you he's a good boy.
very good boy.
You
He's
stumbled and the dog
There
leapt
is-
up at you,
Dog
pushing
there
you
is
back
free
upright.
action.
There is flecks of purple through the lightning crackling around the serpent.
Oh, is it going to be? He's seen the other ones attack the pools, and not the dragon. He's just going to hit the dragon, like it's there in front of him. Or he's going to attempt to, at least, anyway. Not with a 4, he's not. Well, 4 plus 9, so 13.
That's not gonna hit.
Still a miss, it's fine. Okay, bonus action, we'll try and do a dagger attack. Lord. Well, that's better. That is 18 plus 5 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay, and that is a 1d4 plus 5. Plus it's my 1d4 for healing, because it's a bonus action. So that is... this is going to be interesting. That is 6 points of damage,
Yep.
and then 3 points of healing.
So, Cass, you take 6 points of damage and 3 points of healing. So take 3 points of damage.
okay.
Ari, as you feel your dagger pierce the spirit of this creature and drain from it, you hear the growling of pain and screams that you heard when you were with Sasha in her realm, as if you have wounded them directly. And this creature bursts out in static charges all around you and is no more. It's your turn, Harry. Kest, flash of lightning, the serpent has gone. But you still feel on edge, as if there is a presence still to be rid of.
Yeah, he is going to. Well, he's seen Xandria attack it and make some sort of leeway with the lance, so he's going to switch out to his fancy scimitar, sprint down to here, and just kind of like take the grip in like 2 hands and just like try and ram it in.
Give me an attack roll.
That is a 24.
Cool, give me a opposed strength check. As you try to put the blade through this now resistant liquid. Your DC is 8. Fucking.
Yes.
I thought as much. On your next turn, you'll be able to push through that resistance. Ruben,
Cool.
you saw the flash of lightning and that
I
serpent
call out
disappear.
to the others. This one's still sparking.
Are you doing anything?
I can't see Ari and Xandria's health bars.
You don't need to.
You wouldn't know anyway.
Wouldn't know anyway.
Immersed.
I'm not going to move the dog. Ari's the one that recently got spit out fell out of a drag, cut his way out of a dragon's stomach. So the dog stays next to Ari, but...
Give me a medicine check.
18.
As if by the same will or force of will that you've seen those back home, this lot when they fall down, the serpent creature looks like it's fighting to come back.
I call out to the others, it's not dead.
Do you do anything else?
No, I
Shillelagh.
maintain healing spirit.
Maintain healing spirit. Sapphire?
Mhm.
Well, Sapphire immediately drops out of rage as he has not hit anything or been hit. So that's poop. And I have accidentally closed roll 20.
Oh, what a wow.
One job.
It's a rookie move that you hate to see.
I was closing another tab, and then one of the tabs I tried to close before closed, so I ended up clicking the wrong fucking thing. Dooba-dooba-doo. Okay, so did you say that one serpent's back up? Sapphire would know that from memory,
It's
right?
not up.
Ruby didn't say
Ruby
it's back
shouted
up.
it
She
is
said
dead,
it's
but-
not dead. It's still sparking.
Okay.
But it hasn't got up or anything yet.
Okay, so yeah, he'll drop out of rage. Let me turn my rage off on this so I don't forget and add the wrong things. Boom. Okay, so he doesn't know what's going on with the pools either because he's a fucking idiot. 10 feet. 35 feet. No, he'll move up here probably and guard that. Yeah, he'll move to here and take the dodge action because that's better than doing nothing.
Sandra, you are able to push through this time. Can you give me an attack roll?
17.
Very similar to the other. You feel a scratch as you gouge into the stonework. Can you give me a charisma saving throw, please? And take 5 points of psychic damage.
21.
21. You do not feel the need to put your face beneath the water. But
And
you
how
do
many
take
psychic?
5.
5. Cool. Feel kind of silly now because feel like I need to go to the other side of the room again. 'Cause everyone's on this fucking side. Nobody was here at first. Now every fucker's here.
I'm
So,
sorry.
I guess I'm moving back the way I came. Oh boy. It's gonna put me that square there. Away I go.
The statically charged serpent creature. Ruby, the statically charged creature gets up slowly, reaches up, sort of looks around. Bursts of electricity start sparking around it. It's full 40-foot coiled already. It looks around, wild, stares at you. Kesvion and Ari, you both see this creature as clear as day. No blurred, no nothing. As if it is no longer bound by the magics it was on its second time round. And therefore not bound to attack you two. As it looms over your human druidic friend. Does it get its breath attack? Motherfucker. In a rage, wild and furious. it bites or attempts to bite Ruby. Natural 20.
Oh no!
Ruby.
That ain't good.
You take. I need more dice. Need one more dice. Where's that fucking thing gone? There we go.
No shit.
You take. Ah, that's not too bad.
Right, don't
You
mind me.
take
I'll
27 points of damage. Piercing as this sharp electric lightning infused bite slams down onto you and you go unconscious.
There it is. A horrible scream from Ruby, and the spectral dog howls
Does it disappear?
and disappears
Oh!
because it's a concentration spell.
Its lightning tail whips round at your limp body.
Do not double tap the baby. Do not double tap the baby!
17. I'm assuming your AC is lower?
I can't see where I wrote down. My AC is a 13, a 17 hits.
Uh-oh.
Cool. You are down.
Ruh-roh.
You are down to 7 throw.
You want me? I need to roll.
No,
No,
I've
you
took
just
one
don't.
off.
You just
No, you failed. You've
Right.
auto-failed one.
Okay.
Harry? Creature's back up.
I have no healing spells left.
don't care. Kill it.
I have no spells left. Yeah, he's gonna go kill this fucker because that's what he's gonna do anyway.
Can you run 45 feet?
He's gonna bonus action dash. So yes, he can.
Yeah. There we go. Rogue in it.
Yeah, we're gonna move there. So, well, it wouldn't make a difference anyway. But
You get
I was gonna be
advantage
like, yeah,
because it's on its own. Ruby doesn't count as
Yeah.
being engaged, so you still get advantage. Cause
no,
you're
I know.
a fucking swashbuckler.
No, I get normal attack.
Ah,
I
but you get sneak attack because, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to get advantage of Ruby, but I ain't gonna.
I mean,
she ain't conscious.
fair play.
Yeah, that is a 17 plus 9 to hit.
17 is its AC.
Fabulous. That's what we want to hear. So we get to sneaky sneakies. 3d6 and a d8. That's a dice. I didn't roll too well though. 7, 8. 9 points of damage to this stupid boy, and then he's going to try and hit with his dagger.
As your rapier pierces the creature, it sort of goes stiff, then relaxes and falls off your blade and just coils, and then static charges all around it. And the second one is gone.
In which
There
case,
is a serene moment in this room. You look around, Ruby's down bleeding out. There's a few of your rough-as. And we're going to call a break there before you do any healing or anything. Alright.
Yeah.
Right, I'll just die during the break.
You are out of initiative. The two serpents are gone. And yeah, so we're going to take a short break, folks. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show so far. I am busted, so we shall be back in about 10 or 15 minutes for the second part of this. So please stick with us, go get yourselves a drink and such, and we'll be back in a sec. See you in a bit. Dun, 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 dun. I think we're back. I'm just going to adjust Syrinscape. Can you all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully chat can hear it as well.
Cicadas.
So, you are, after defeating the 2 serpent lightning imbued creatures, 40 foot in length, easy. Some of you hit the ground more than the others. None of you are dead. Spells are almost depleted. Key points gone. Roguelike skills wired. The room you are in is quiet, except to the sound of insects and dripping water. The bubbling violet liquid has settled, except in the 2 that Xandria managed to scratch. Kess, I will allow you to continue your action of forcing the blade through if you so wish.
Yep.
So just give
What do you
me
want me to roll?
just an attack roll.
That is 23.
23. You feel your blade make contact with the bottom of the basin, and that scratch in stone, as if you're rubbing another stone against, and you feel like and glyphs explode, pop, and you take 2 points of psychic damage. Harry, I do apologise, you were in the middle of your go, you were going to rush over to Ruby.
Yeah.
You see Ruby on the floor, bleeding quite heavily.
He will try and patch her up as best he can.
Give me a medicine check.
That is a 15. I don't know why I'm checking my sheet because I know it's flat.
You are no longer dying, Ruby, but you are still unconscious. Roll a d4, Ruby. You will also know this information, Harry.
3.
3. Naturally, Ruby will gain consciousness in about 3 hours. Without any extra help.
He'll kind of look over to the others. Has anyone got any potions left?
Nope.
I
Has she
gave
got
mine
anything
away.
Anything in her pack? She's always got teas and stuff. Has she got anything
I'll kind of
else?
dig through her pack a bit and just be like, is there anything in there? Can help him.
Nothing is labelled with words. You know she can't read. Some of the packets and stuff are labelled with pictures of leaves or flowers
Oh, good lord.
that tell you what is in them.
While those shenanigans are going on, I'm going to go and stab this pool.
Yeah, I'm still stabbing pools.
Okay, so Kess, we'll do the yours first. Stab away, attack roll first.
Attack roll is 22.
Strength check. Oh dear. 22.
Pardon?
22.
Oofed. That is... It's because it's athletics, it's not just a straight
No,
strength roll.
strength check.
Straight strength.
Yeah,
Straight
strength.
So that is an 18.
Lovely. Sandra, you do yours, and then I'll let Kess know what just happened.
There goes my good sword, guys.
Free! 21.
So that attacks. Now strength check. Oh shit. 24.
21. Not 20.
Shit the bed. So,
There's no way I can beat that.
as you both, within a second or two of each other, position yourselves and continue to do the same, the lance is ripped from your hands, Andrea, and pulled beneath the water, impossibly, as you know that it is, well, a good 10 feet in length, and the water is clearly not 10 feet deep. The same with your scimitar, your lovely scimitar, Kesvion. Your 2 weapons are wrenched from your hands, and they just disappear in that pool. You quickly step back so your fingers don't quite get caught by the liquid. You no longer have the lance. You no longer have your scimitar. What do you do?
Eldritch Blast.
What yourself?
Yeah, Eldritch Blast myself. No, the pool, you puppet.
Go, Eldritch
Just
Blast
like,
the pool.
give it back.
You throw out an Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
You hit the water. It splashes up in the air. Quite a lot of it splashes up actually as you try and force it 10 feet back. But it does then seem to settle and almost not refills, but it's almost like it was never lost any of its liquid. What are you lot doing about Ruby? If anything, as you notice, there's quite a lot of noise going off. You can't hear Zandria, but you can feel Zandria's.
He's still trying to help Ruby because he knows like she's gonna take 3 hours to wake up otherwise. So he's gonna be like trying to dig through, find what does she use for tea? I don't know. What recommend what packet she uses? I don't know.
Is this lavender? Lavender's good, right?
Sapphire, what do you do?
Sapphire has he kind of on his way through checked that Ruby was being dealt with at least. She's not just lying there dying. But he is headed up towards the door in to see if there's any sign of shithead.
Give me a perception check. You immediately notice there is no shimmer as you approach in the portal that is the cave entrance. Reaching out a paw, nothing resists. You have no idea when during the battle that dropped, but there no longer seems to be a arcane barrier.
It's a 24 perception.
24? You are 100% confident you see nobody out in that tunnel with.
Then he'll curse quietly under his breath, remnants of the rage, and he'll walk over to just keep an eye on Ari and Ruby. As Ari's frantically looking through her back.
You can see Ari sort of making Ruby comfortable with winter rolls and blankets and stuff off his own pack, and Ruby's just knowing full well that she's had a bit of a hit and just needs natural rest, at least if you don't have the aid of supernatural. Kess, Zandria, twinnies, what are we doing?
Stabbing it with a dagger.
For fuck's sake.
I'm going to use my detect magic as a ritual.
So you'll take 10 minutes?
Because my thing is, my scimitar is attuned, so I don't know, how much of that, he'd be able to recognise
So
it.
you...
As a point of interest, are you remembering that Ruby cast it and what she said about it was before?
Protection. Or it was
it's...
Abjuration.
No, abjuration.
Ruby's words were, there's a very strong ward on whatever those are. Enough to give her a headache.
So, as Ruby's out cold,
cool.
Kess, you start focusing yourself and readying yourself for your 10-minute ritual. Zandria, you just going through weapons?
Yep.
Cool. Attack with your dagger.
24.
Give me a strength check.
This pool's gonna rue the day.
9. Fuck's sake.
11.
If you brilliant. You managed to push through, but it will take you a short moment to push further through. Unless you're free of doing it with Ruby, you just maintain recovery. It's in case you're still in your ritual mode. Zandria, you push through, but you have a dagger in your hand, so your arm will be going beneath the liquid.
He will probably try
Do you
and
continue to
help
push through?
Zandria.
Yes.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
Oh, that's right. What is that? What is that weird harmonica noise?
This is
I'm
what's
glad
about
someone
to
else
happen.
heard it.
Yeah, ditto. I didn't wonder if
Or
I
am
was
I
going
going
mad for a
insane?
moment.
Who
No, I
knows?
had a shit. Have I just suddenly got tinnitus halfway through this fucking call?
22.
So your attack pushes through and you feel the blade scratch and more glyphs pop. Several things happen as your skin goes beneath the liquid. I need you to give me 1 charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
Ooh, those are some good rolls. 17 is my lowest.
Cool.
Thankfully, the other one was a 19.
As the blade scratches the glyphs, give me another charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
So glad my charisma is +5 for saving throws. I really am.
You're a warlock.
That would be not the 17 because that doesn't 11, 16.
So the first one, as your arm first plunges beneath, and you feel that pull to just dunk your head under and breathe deep. You resist. You'll feel the scratch of the blade on the stonework, and the glyphs pop again, and you take 6 points of psychic damage.
Oh, cool! I'm on the floor.
What? What the? All right.
Why is it he got 2? Damn it!
I hadn't even got roll 20 up. I didn't even know. Fucking.
Worst ever.
So
Worst.
as you resist, as you resist the second charisma saving throw that you
So dumb.
feel was
So dumb.
you have a brief moment of when you cross between the Fey realm and the material realm, as if that was forced upon you, but you shrug it off, and then everything goes black. Well, that was unexpected.
Most importantly, though, is the glyphs destroyed?
You have destroyed some of the glyphs
That's all I
in
care
there.
about. That's all I care about. Somebody else can do the other fucking 2.
I said
I've
it last
done
week,
3
I'll
at
say
this
it
point.
again. It's like switching the station from Band of Brothers to Dad's Army.
There's no station switch. You've been on Dad's Army for 40 sessions.
That is true. In
Castrion,
all fairness,
you
that
are
is
currently
absolutely
in
true.
your Zen moment. Give me a perception check.
That's not 20, so 25.
You do see Zandria fall back from the pool unconscious. So it's up to you whether you stop. You do not see Harry there. This is all happening in
Yeah, no, we would drop the ritual and run over to Xandria.
Harry,
Damn it.
give me a perception check. As you are, as stated, tending Ruby. I can't hear you. Are you on mute? I think you're saying 27, but there's no noise whatsoever. 23.
23.
3.
Right, cool. Yeah, you see Zandria fall back.
Your mic's not picking up at all.
There you go.
No,
No.
it's not nothing.
It's not just Mel being Mel,
I
either.
think that weird high pitched noise came a couple of times that Mel spoke as well. So I think the microphone may be trying to do a die.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it was when Mel was talking that there was that weird harmonica noise.
So Harry notices while she sorts out IT. Sapphire, you will automatically notice, like you're kind of looking around, keeping an eye on people. With Harry pointing it out, you see Zandria fall back away from the pool unconscious as well. There's the sound of insects and dripping water. We've lost Mel. She's just ruined my overlay.
Yeah, she has. I'm now Aristotle.
There's always
I'm Xandria. I'm so pretty.
The body switch episode.
Yeah, except there's
No,
only one
I've
called
already gone through
Sapphire,
enough.
Aristotle,
I'm
and
not doing
Xandria.
this.
No, it's
You
like-
and Kess are
Oh,
fine.
I'm still
Yeah,
me. That's fine.
We're still each other, but we have to deal with Xandria in Ari's body and Sapphire in Xandria's body.
Oh, Sapphire would totally be the one going, "Oh, look at me, I'm Xandria, stabby, stabby, stabby," like shit like that. He's
pulling
he's
your knife
so
on
dumb
everyone.
with it.
And like Ari as Sapphire going, "Why did you get the boobs? This isn't fair."
So what are you doing?
Sapphire will go top speed over to where Xandria fell. and just kind of, I guess he'll like knee slide in, pick her up off the floor a little bit, and start looking through her bag for a healing potion or whatever, because he doesn't know how to heal.
You assume we carry healing potions.
When you fall in the desert, it claims you.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I've been holding on to one potion this entire time, and it's a potion of bark skin. It's completely fucking useless for any of us at this point.
But one day.
One day
you
it might come in handy.
you do find a potion on Zandria, but it is
That working?
a brownie. There you go!
Yay!
Yay! It's
Yay,
a brown
she's
like.
back.
Yeah, she's back.
It's a brownish liquid rather than the deep reds of the healing potions you've seen before.
Okay, so he would realise that this isn't a healing potion.
Correct.
Okay, good. Because he would pull that potion of barkskin down her throat had you not realised.
Well, if you
To be
got a
fair, it wouldn't
23 on
hurt her.
perception, would Ari also notice that Xandria is down?
Yes, I said as much, but yes.
Sorry, I was
It's all right,
too
it's
busy
all right.
trying to fix
No, we
bullshit.
get.
That's okay.
But yeah, just so the male members of the party know, or stands like whatever, Xandria and Ruby are now in dead trap, just judging you.
Pretty much. Dead chat!
Oh, joys.
Ari will also like attempt to stabilize Xandria.
I mean, I think Sapphire's technically got the best medicine out of.
It's
Ari
based
doesn't
on
know
your
what he's
wisdom.
doing.
God, if you say
Go on,
mouth-to-mouth resuscitation,
Ari, go for it!
Ari's gonna try because he's a dumbass, but he also just rolled a 2, so he ain't gonna
Use
do
the power of
shit.
love.
Give me a death saving throw.
He tries True Love's kiss. It's not
Zandria,
effective.
death saving
not
throw.
effective.
Oh shit.
It's fine, I get advantage on death saving throws because I have the Scarf of Magic.
Well, thanks for keeping those magical items in character and roleplay. You know what I mean? Got a scarf of magic. The lance of doom.
Scarf of Magic. 14.
The one ring. How imaginative. 14, you're fine.
Sapphire will try and stabilise.
Scarf of Magic.
That's 4. Yeah, so that's a 9 total.
Give me a death saving throw, Andrew.
What the fuck?
Jesus,
The
wet.
Scarf of
Magic.
You didn't give it a name.
I'm sure it's Autumn's Fall or something like that.
I don't think. Hang on.
Pretty name. That's a real
Nope,
good name
it's
for a
just-
magic item.
literally just say the scarf gives you advantage on death saving throws.
The scarf of advantage on death death
16.
saving
Yeah, it's
throws, I believe
Elven.
it's called.
Right? 16, you're fine.
16.
Alright.
Alright,
kinda
it's
like-
the elven scarf of advantage on
You
death
have
saving
both
throws.
been
What do you want?
pushed out the way because you are making things worse.
You can catch you come running over as you see these two basically like putting Sandria's thumb up her nose, like pulling on her eyelid. You're
Hang
like,
on.
what are they doing?
Hang on. Now remember, kids. When we went to the realm of souls, I lost a permanent death saving throw.
You lost 2.
Shut up!
So with 2 successes, since I only have 2 death saving throws, does that not mean I'm up now?
No.
Oh, I
it means
hate
you
you.
die faster, not you live faster.
I did 4 last week in a row.
But well
okay?
played, well played.
Yeah, it was
It's
worth a
like,
try.
death saving throws are
That's a
whatever AD says
16.
they are.
And
Um,
Zandria is stable as Kesfion pushes these two lunatics out of the way after thinking technically Sapphire's got the best medicine. And you sort your sister out, you feel the breath come back, and you feel her settle a little bit as her body was clearly in trauma for whatever's just happened. Zandria, can you roll a d4, please?
You'll
Sapphire will kind of like hand her over to the, her
Oh no,
brother and her.
Zadria is out of
Left
your
the
arms.
building. But,
Good. He'll head back over
Kes,
to
as
You're on your butt
as
5
you're doing
feet
the
away.
vital check-in of Zandria, with natural, just keeping her comfortable, she'll regain consciousness in about 4 hours.
He will pick her up and move her along to beside Ruby, so at least they're
Whilst
kind of over there
I'm
together.
doing the 4-hour recovery, I'm gonna go and do a 1-minute toilet run again.
So,
Immersive.
Ruby is 3 hours, give or take. Xandria is 4 hours, give or take, out cold. You are in this anchor room. No serpents. Quiet. You've disturbed glyphs on these whatever they are,
One,
pools.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Two on your side, 2 on Xandria's side. So yeah,
And you
4,
are-
2 of each.
Yeah.
The Lance Lord has no lance, and you've lost your good scimitar.
Yeah, I was going to tell those who are conscious that, Ruby.
So yeah, Ruby, be quiet.
Just sat here in dead chat raging.
So Kess, Sapphire,
Yes.
Ari.
Whatever's in those pools, I think it needs. I don't know, but it pulled the lance right out of Dria's hand and took my scimitar. I don't know if we can get them back if we manage to break the glyphs or if they're just gone now.
They better
or...
not be gone.
What glyphs?
See the, and you'll kind of like gesture Sapphire
Oh.
over to the pools and kind of go, well, see in here, don't touch the water.
What languages do you speak, Sapphire?
Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Cool. Looking at the glyphs, they're not glyphs. What they first thought to be arcane glyphs, it's infernal scripture.
Oh, it's Infernal. I can read Infernal.
Can you?
Yeah.
Why the
You could be
fuck
stabbing
can
it.
Kess read it infernal? Alright. Yeah, Kess, yeah, you didn't do an arcana
Monster
check though.
Hunter bullshit.
You didn't do an arcana check though. So you're alright.
No. We'll just pretend. You glyphs. Oh,
It
yeah,
is-
definitely.
It is mixed in with a lot of druidic.
And can Sapphire? Yeah. Is it like actual words or is it just lettering? Is it like a sentence? Or...
It's
I really
It's
find
not-
lances and scimitars tasty. Kisses, evil water.
I mean, it's not far off. There's no kisses. You know, it's infernal. You've got to keep with the trope. You know what I mean,
Num 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 num.
it's less. There's not really sentences, but when you look at all of the scriptures around, it does tell a tale. And the summary of it is that these 4 anchor points anchor the soul of Sasha. For the soul to be released, souls must be given.
Hell no.
Yeah, he'll read that out, and I guess once he starts reading it, and like says, "Oh, it's just infernal." I had to learn this when I started hunting fiends for my order.
As
Hey,
soon as he says that, Kess, you see the infernal amongst the druidic runes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And what you see, going on what Sapphire's just said, you pick out other bits. Those bound, so those souls bound, can replace souls bound. Besto.
I hate you so much, AD.
I know.
You know
I
that, right?
40 sessions, baby. 40 sessions.
yeah, he'll go around like with Kess, and yeah. So souls need to be given, etc. If we want to free the dragon.
Yeah, and Catherine Sasha said as much.
What?
But it sounds like. Wait, what? He was about to say, but it sounds like we need to give 4 souls. And he was like, wait, you talked to the dragon?
It's the thing.
I suppose we really haven't had a moment to breathe since you two disappeared.
It
Yeah.
was Ruby did clarify that they'd spoken to the dragon, and then Ari said yes, we need to free them, and Ruby said, so are we letting the wall fall? And then we were like, wait a minute, what happened to your hands?
And then
You're
we're like, shut
unconscious.
up, we need to go sort something.
Yeah. Sorry, out of character.
I presume, seeing as you're still
Yeah.
out of it for another 2 hours and 45 minutes. Enjoy
So
your
just
short
Sapphire-
rest that none of the rest of
Sapphire-
us get to have.
Sapphire does know that you spoke to the dragon, just not
Oh,
about
okay.
what.
You're assuming that Sapphire was paying attention, but that's fair.
So, Kess, Sapphire,
He
and
was
Ari
panicking about Xandria the whole time.
discuss.
I was trying. I was trying, and then I got interrupted. Yeah, I spoke to them, and they basically said that we needed to destroy the anchors to free them, but then they would owe us a favor, or owe me a favor. I don't know. It's been a long day.
It looks like it says in here that it needs a soul for a soul to break or replace the anchors. It's hard to read amongst all the druidic, but we've already taken out 4 of them. So, and I'm not.
They said that they need my sword, so he'll just kind of take his rapier and go to one of the other ones that hasn't already had a destroying on it and try and stab it.
Give me
With
an
my
attack
4 hit
roll.
points.
Give me an attack roll.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Give me a strength check.
Oh god.
So DC is 18.
Oh, but these,
What does he get?
I rolled an 18, but I have a -1 to strength.
Oh, goodbye, everybody.
Can I assist him?
No.
We have rerolls.
Yeah, use the
Do you have
reroll
a
before we
reroll?
lose
I have to roll higher
all
than
the
an
magic
18.
items in the party.
Yep.
I'd have to roll higher than an 18.
It's up to you. Adam.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Nat 20. Nat 20. That is no bullshit.
Good.
You can't write this shit, I swear to God. You do not lose grip of the rapier. Because tails would be the next big bat. However, you do feel the grip on the blade as you pierce through the purple liquid. It will take you a few seconds to push right through to try and disturb the glyphs. Unless anyone else is doing anything, we will jump to that.
Yeah.
Cool. Continue your second attack as you try to force. So give me an attack roll.
Don't know if I want to roll you now or not. I'll tell you. That is a 13, so that's a 22 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah, you feel the tip of the rapier scratch against a stone and break some of the glyphs. And give me a charisma saving throw, please. And take...
You're going to knock me out, aren't you? Charisma save is an 18.
Right, so you are not removed from this realm, and you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Bye.
What are you on?
I'm on 4.
All right, that'll do it. That's right there, on the on the base of the cross. Harry,
Up, down, up, down.
and Harry falls back at the popping and destroying of glyphs, unconscious to the ground. Sapphire, guess what? You see this?
Do you want to go get him, and I'll just stay here with the bodies, or like
You
I
check
can move
Harry. Check
Okay.
Harry. And he's going to walk up out into the corridor and just scream, Arterian!
And Sapphire will go over to Ari,
You didn't
check
get
on
a chance.
Ari, try and stabilize Ari.
Roll me a medicine check.
Jesus.
19.
19. You are
God.
stable. Roll a d4, Harry.
How many hours will
How many
it take?
hours? That is 3 hours. Because of course we like to roll high on those.
And Sapphire, like, fireman lifts Ari's body, walks over to the other ones.
It's the pile.
Gently.
Pile.
Fucking hell. Gently lowers the body, tries to get them all in a nice line, a nice little colour
Just-
pile. Like,
Set them all up nicely.
Stepping from the stone itself, just
Here he comes.
emerges out of the stone. You see the long hair, the pale skin, the corset with its studs, the silver, almost similar to the desert clothing that you would see trousers. The golden silk blindfold of Arterion of the Court of the Blind, looking far less flustered than he did when you both witnessed Harry being spat forth from the anvil. Well, hello, Summer Breeze. And he does a long bow. Thank you. Why the shout?
I
Smug
don't
as
know.
fuck.
Possibly because we were attempting to free Natasha and Sasha, which you were aware of, and then you locked us in there, and now 3 members of my party are dying on the ground. Maybe that's why we shouted.
And you were almost there. Sasha's freedom is but a breath away.
Are you so willing to join? You asked the question of me.
Willing to join what? Give my soul?
Of course.
No, I am not. I wish to be free with my Sasha. And you have made it possible. Sasha and I will be eternally grateful.
Sapphire.
Yeah.
Is Harry dead?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, Ari's fine. I'll put Ari next to Xandria.
Sapphire, come and swap with me.
Okay. Okay. All right. He like puts one of Ari's arms like across Xandria's stomach. He's like and then he kind of runs around. He just walks over to Cass. Yeah, cool. What's up?
You keep an eye on him. I'll kill him. And he just walks away. He's like, I can't.
I will kill him.
Sapphire turns to look at the guy and he's like, hello, I'm Sapphire.
So I've heard. At least you have the etiquette to introduce yourself, unlike your friends previously. I thank you. Myself and Sasha, I believe you are part of Summer Breeze's party.
Yeah, I guess so. We wanted to help get the dragon free.
And you are almost there, mighty lion.
Oh, I like you. What do we need to do next?
Ask the Soulbound to take the place of the anchors.
What's a soul bond?
Soulbound. It is the one called Kesvion and the Lord Eagle that swims.
Eagles don't swim, they fly.
I would have to agree with you, lion, but this one swims.
Okay, well, where do I find a swimming eagle?
I believe Kesvion called them Ari, and they introduced themselves as Aristotle, Sebastian, Rycroft. Give me an insight check.
I feel like that's all we've said tonight at AD is I hate you so much.
16 plus... Oh, 5. It's wisdom. So it's 21.
Ooh, does not like Rycroft.
Oh. Wait, so... Okay, so what do they have to do? Why are they soulbound? If anything, I would have thought Kesvion and Xandria would have been soulbound. That makes no sense. They're related. Or maybe Aristotle and Xandria, because, you know...
Why the giggles?
There's something there. I don't know how much they even realise it half the time, but it's there. We all know.
Interesting.
So what do they have to do?
Stand where the anchors stood, and willingly allow themselves to be the anchors. There will be consequences, but they are aware of that. And the young eagle promised freedom for Sasha. but there will also be favour and reward from Sasha.
What are the consequences?
For that I cannot share with you, for it has to be willingly. I do not wish to encourage or dissuade them either way.
Okay. Well, that's their choice then.
Agreed.
And he will just kind of cross his arms. He looks a bit upset now.
Why the long face?
Because honestly, it's hard enough keeping them away from danger as is, so...
It is impossible to be kept away from danger.
Okay, danger is probably the wrong word. Ari is quite heroic. Ari's constantly willing to throw themselves in to save other people.
Aristotle is a Rycroft. I do not doubt your words.
Why don't you like him?
I have nothing against Aristotle. They are just members of his family from a time long ago where we did not
Are they
see
the
eye
ones that
to
found
eye.
Sasha?
They are one of the families, yes.
So you said that Kess and Ari would have to choose to willingly become these anchors, yes?
Yes.
Did Sasha choose to become an anchor?
Sasha
Choose to be
was
in this
not an
village?
anchor. Sasha is the wall, the shield of the wall. And no, Sasha did not give permission for such a thing.
There's a lot of inner conflict in Sapphire right now.
While this is all going on, Kest is kind of dropped off a little bit, just being like, has grabbed Ari's rapier and is going to start seeing to the other glyphs.
So there's one more on the right side and two on the other
Yep.
side. So you're doing the one more?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. So the one more is where Ari's serpent was, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. You thrust the rapier. Give me an attack roll, please.
That is a 21.
Boom. Strength check. That is shocking. 14.
That is 18.
You managed to push through. I will assume the seconds pass as Sapphire is talking. Give me your second attack roll to scratch the runes.
That is 24.
Boom. You take 1 point of psychic damage.
Yep.
The fucker with a max health. And can you give me a charisma saving throw, please,
Can
to
do.
remain in this realm?
Yup, or I hope a yup, because that is an 18.
That is exactly what you needed. So, you manage to scratch the glyphs on the fourth pool around here and break them. And then immediately you are assailed with a Mukalashuama, as infernal, I'm assuming that's infernal, just absolutely assails your senses. All around you, the purple liquid bubbles hot like lava. Not that lava bubbles that much, but you get what I mean. It then disappears as if drained from the stones itself. The glyphs and arcane runes, druidic, arcane, infernal, all in the basins, glow brightly to the point where you're stood you can see the glow from the other three, and then they fade away.
What was the infernal?
I will tell you in a second.
Cool.
As Ari disappears and reappears in the middle of those four, still unconscious. And the infernal that you heard is soul for a soul, whether you walk far or stay still.
I'll head over to the next one.
Cool. While you're doing that, Sapphire, are you carrying on conversing? Or are you still internally combusting?
Was that infernal within
Yes.
within Kess's head? Okay, cool.
No, it was out loud.
Okay, would Sapphire have heard it from there?
Yes. Yeah, easily, yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's not he'll react to it, and it's like a dawning realization in his face as he manages to put two and two together.
Arterian will look at you and go, only one more to go.
Okay. When it says near or far, they can become the anchors and still leave this place, yes?
It just stares at you. As I said before, I cannot dissuade or persuade.
I know, but you're not. You're giving me facts and information. They need to know the full information, or it's not really them making an informed decision, is it? It's them being tricked, just like Sasha was tricked.
That is for you and them to decide. Sasha was not tricked. She was forced. There is a difference.
And they are freeing her. They should have the full information.
And they
will they be trapped here?
I do not know. Insight check.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, 14. That's not as good.
You did.
He's
detect-
definitely a bastard.
You detect no lie or truth. You are unsure of whether he's hiding words or is truly unsure.
Okay, but I get the feeling he's being sketchy as shit.
That's up to you. Attack
Cool.
roll, guess.
23 to hit.
Strength check. Oh dear. 20. Not natural. 30. Have you just lost
Do you
Harry's
have
rapier? You do not.
No.
You don't have any rerolls.
No, it's okay. I got a +2. I got a +2. I've got an 18 and a +2. That's 20.
Cool. You do not lose Harry's rapier, although there
I
is
thought
moment.
for a
there is
second I was
moment.
like,
There is a very brief moment where your grip falters and then you re-grip. And then you push through for the second attack, please.
sorry, Ari. I mean, I'm only giving up both of our souls, so you don't really need the sword. It's cool.
You take 5 points of psychic damage.
Cool. That is 25 on the second.
Yeah, and you scratch through the glyphs again. And the bursting of the arcane energy, you take the 5 points of psychic damage. Can you give me a charisma saving throw, please, to stay in this realm?
Dirty 20.
You are fine. One more to go. Sapphire, you look across. You saw Kess attacking the other two anyway from where you were in the battle, and you've just seen him do number 3. One left to go. You have a moment to intervene or not. Before I move back to
24
Kess.
to hit.
Hang on. Sapphire
He
first.
will shout, Kess, wait! And
Kess
he's
not wait.
oh shit. I was gonna say he's gonna also prepare an action to grab what's his name?
Arterian.
I want to say Artigan as well now. Arterian.
Don't be getting me sued, man. Jesus Christ.
Arterian. He'll make an action to grab him if he tries to move, basically.
You're ready.
And yeah, he's ready in action to grab him if he tries to leave in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Caspian,
yeah.
you're ignoring Sapphire?
Yep.
Cool.
So it was
Do
24
24
to
to
hit.
attack, so give me a strength check. Good luck.
21.
As you plunge the rapier into the pool, you get that same grip, that faltering of grip, and then you feel the sword pulling quickly from your fingertips. You try to grab, you grab around the wings, and you just feel the 9 gemstones like over your fingertips as the sword goes into the liquid by 1.
I literally couldn't have beat that unless I got a nat 20.
Oh no.
He's just gonna yell at the ceiling, just like ah! And try and grab one of the scimitars off his back, I guess.
And go in again.
Yep.
And if he's going for another attack, Sapphire will shout out.
Yep.
You and Ari might get trapped here. It's like
He's
he was
just
finishing the sentence from before.
Point blank ignoring it. Is 25 to hit.
Cool, give me a strength check. Not one. On the Monday. Love this game.
21.
You fucking plough straight through. Not even having to wait for a moment. You're clean. This is the cleanest strike you've done all fight. Give me your. So you managed to scratch the glyphs.
Yep.
And they burst and pop on the fourth one. Several things happen here. You take 6 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
As you disappear.
Cool.
There is a brief, very brief moment where you see the plains of demons and fiends and hellfire and red fires and purples and greens and rainbows that just do not promise joy or a walk, or it's not something. You see these rainbows in this place of fire and brimstone, and it is surreal. And all around these rainbows is ash, thick and paste-like, floating about around these rainbows. Then you're in the ethereal plane. Everything's calm, smooth, just out of reach, and literally has an etherealness about it. And then you appear in the middle, surrounded by these four. It is strange to know that you are here, but as of yet unable to move. That you do not feel in danger. You feel no pain or damage. You feel the presence of Ari, and you can almost feel their sleeping state rather than hear it. The glass-like mark on your forearm has a soothing warmth to it. As all four of you are locked. Arterian looks at you, Sapphire. Finally. All they have to do is agree. Finally. And Arterian sits with his back against the wall. For Ari and Kesfion, you close your eyes involuntary. Ari's well ahead of you on that one.
Already having a snooze.
When you open your eyes, Ari, you're not expecting to open your eyes. You can only help but feel you've been out for days and you're kind of looking around where you are. But you're in the same place you were when you spoke to Sasha before. Kesfion, you weren't there before, but the same as Ari experienced, there is no sustenance around you. There's no substantial matter around you. It's all this very thin, flowing into thick ivory mist all about you. Beneath your feet there just seems to be a cushion of this cloudy ivory smoke. But you feel as if you're in the belly of the beast. It is deep, booming. You feel every emotion ever possible, even those you've never even felt yourself, or at least have only come close to. A lot of your training teaches you to push certain emotions aside for certain situations. You just feel overwhelmed by joy, love, anger, hate, contempt, passion. They just overwhelm you, and you recognise them not as yours but as whatever it is around you. You notice recognition in Ari's eyes as he's looking around the place, and you both feel immediately that horrific pain rip through you as you hear that familiar voice for you, Ari. Welcome back, Eagle and Ocean. Death saving throw, both of you.
Oh, thank fuck.
14.
17.
You both drop to a knee in absolute agony and then stand back up. My apologies, but you are in a realm not fit for human or fae, or both. And looks towards Ari.
When last here before me, you offered my freedom. Arterion will have told you, you must give your souls willingly. Kesfion, Summer Breeze, the eagle tells me you are worthy of such a binding. So I will ask you yourself, and let no other speak for you. Would you still willingly give your soul for me?
Yes.
Nothing but silence.
And Aristotle, Sebastian Rycroft, do you keep your promise of my freedom?
Yes.
Very well.
And then out from the mist, you see that same humanoid-esque, massive being of mist and featureless limbs, spreaded, almost like you can see that featheredness to their wings, but there's also an element of bat-like as they come before you.
The souls can walk far or stay still. My freedom is granted, and I shall take it. But you are now the wall, bound to it. It will not have the power taken from me, as, unfortunately, neither of you are dragons. But know you have given your people time, Eagle. I strongly suggest you make use of it. To soar, to fly. I promise reward to you, Aristotle. A reward earned. But to you, Kesfion Summerbreeze, I give a gift. I give you part of my soul as thanks for giving yours.
And you look down at your hands, and scales appear on the backs, even through the glass, white and ivory in colour. You feel your eyes get really warm, then wet. You start blinking and you can see everything in a really clear, like vibrant look. You feel a knot inside your stomach twist and tighten and kind of expand, and then a burning, freezing sensation go through you when you feel that burn from touching ice go through you.
Treat my gift with respect, and you will see power unknown. And you will be able to do what you've always done, Kesfion Summerbreeze, and protect those around you. Aristotle, I do not offer a gift, I offer a reward. You are within the lair of the greatest ivory dragon to soar the skies of Colossus. What do you wish?
Look, the clock. Wasn't expecting this. He'll kind of glance up at them. Whatever you can offer to help what remains on the wall, Who remains on the wall?
I will lend aid for a short time, but I will not sacrifice myself for those of Ravenholm. You are a worthy soul, Aristotle, but I hold a grudge, and have done for a very long time. If it is a moment of my power you wish, I will lend it, but know it might not be enough. Do you still wish it?
I do.
Then I will buy your people time. And they sort of fade back into the mist and the smoke. You both feel a rack of pain through your body as you both have to do another death saving throw to leave this place.
If
14.
What did you get, Harry?
15.
Your eyes, the pain takes you, your eyes close, you awake in the chamber. You look across to one another, stood in the middle of the square. Sapphire is stood at the far end. Xandri and Ruby are out cold. Arterion seems to be sat on the floor with his back against the wall. Near Sapphire, like 100 feet from you. Sapphire, you can hear him sobbing. There is a rumbling, a sound of absolute earthquakeness racing through. Dun, 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 dun. 2 seconds. Water spurts into the air all around you in cracks in the stone. You hear the sounds of souls reliving their death, echoing all about you as if coming from above, around you, beneath you. You look around. There is as if a large creature is moving through water, the sound of, but there is no water where you are other than where you've just come from up above, where the geckos are. Ari and Kesfion, you have a moment where you see from upon high down into the battle outside the ivory wall itself where the fiends are. You see the dwindling army of the air elementals led by Adarnis doing what they can to help the humans and others upon the ivory wall itself. These fiends, devils, demons of all flavours on the wall, climbing up the wall. These huge draconic fiends with their obsidian hammers still slamming into the wall, now slamming into some of the air elementals. Coming up through the stonework itself, again surrounded by this sound of water, is a gargantuan ivory dragon that seems to have a almost ethereal presence in this realm and another. At no point does Natatha and Sasha take true physical presence, and you see their soul scour and scorch and fly across the battlefield, a breath weapon made of fast water and frozen chunks of ice as they burst into this fiendish army. Humans as well, but you do not see the aftermath. There is a flash freeze around this. The demons for a very, very brief moment are taken completely by surprise as Sasha flies the top of the wall, this couple of day-long travel wall, and you see them fly across it. Several of the demons with their obsidian hammers spin and launch like an Olympian their hammers towards Sasha, and as they hit almost energy, and it becomes physical and real at the point of contact, bringing Sasha out of their soul-like form. Excuse me.
Sasha flies down towards several of these huge, enormous, fucking gargantuan, demonic dragon things themselves with their hammers. And as Sasha crashes into them, 3 out of the 12 fall, and Sasha's soul is nothing but mist to the winds. And you two sort of snap out of your strange cutscene, and you are back in the quiet caverns of where you are with your party.
And a glance across at Curse. What happened?
They're free.
They are.
We've taken their place. It won't be as strong as a dragon, but hopefully we can buy some time if nothing else.
My dear Sapphire, as Arterian speaks to you.
He's like got a very angry face on, but he turns to face him. Yes.
Can you counter magic?
Can I counter magic?
Yes.
Why?
I'm going to leave now. I wish to know if I need to disable you before I leave.
Sapphire will try and grab him.
So really someone else down.
You grab Arterian successfully. He does no effort to resist you.
I want you to fully explain everything to anyone before you go anywhere.
You have a single question before I leave. Know your grip does not hold me without my permission.
And he's just kind of like in your arms, just sort of clamped in.
What negative impact will this have on Kess and Ari?
Only what they wish.
That's not an answer.
Why is it not? The only negative impact will be what they bring on themselves.
I'd like to insight check him.
Give me an insight check.
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Could be, could not be. When they
Sapphire releases his grip.
Arterian settles. When one hurts, the other will hurt. When one is healed, the other one will heal. It is not literal. They only may take a portion of that healing, or a portion of their pain. But when one dies, so will the other. Thank you for releasing me.
You answered my question. It was only fair.
Please inform Aristotle Sebastian Rycroft that his name is safe with me. He will understand. And unless you stop him, Arterian will walk into the stone and merge with it.
Nah. Sapphire turns to walk back towards his party, saying fucking Faye under his breath, because that's what he's assuming is going on. whether right or not. And he'll head back over into the main room.
You head back over into the main room. Ari is awake. Kesfion is awake. Ruby and Xandria are still out cold. The cave is quiet. The anchor room is quiet. The pools of purplish liquid are nothing more than a cup full in the bottom of the basins. There is no infernal. The bounds that kept Natatharin Sasha bound to the ivory wall, broken and replaced with new anchors, new souls to give hope and power to the ivory wall of Ravenholm. In Aristotle and Kesfion. And we will end the session there. Woo! Thank you very much for watching, folks at home, if you are still watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There's been lots of stabby, Shiro. Thank you very much for watching and coming along. This is session 40. The party have done over 100 hours of rinsing through this campaign and arc, and we'll see how far they get next week with their newfound little tricks. And I can tell them on stream, and we'll sort it out after stream, you've all hit level 8.
Oh.
And we hit 600
Yes,
followers
we
tonight. So
have.
woo!
Yeah.
You better believe we have.
So, thank you very much. You can check us out on the VOD straight away after here. It's up for 60 days. If you're into it, watch it. It'll be on YouTube in a bit. I've got 2 or 3 to release, last couple to release on YouTube, so I'll get that done in the next day or two. Keep an eye out. I think we're on Thursday. I need to check with the party. Playing our Cyberpunk 5e called Carbon 2185. It's really good. If you really like your D&D, check us out. Fable Among Titans on the YouTube channel or on the VOD. We've got Rime of the Frostmaiden on a Friday and Dice of the Beholder do their homebrew stuff on a Sunday. So thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. We're going to go now. So say good night, players.
Night,
Night, players.
Yes.
Bye bye.